Shalom. Kol Haloyim Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, so this is basically trending right now. As you can see on Google, the search bar says new COVID variant symptoms. And that's called COVID-19 variant causes razor blade throat. Never heard of that before. Not even sure what it is. I just seen this, and like the apostle Ariam Lab says, I just hit the button. Because of course, in the end time, the Bible talks about how there would be different plagues and pestilences throughout not just America, but the entire world. And so, yeah, diseases have been running rampant for a very long time. But in these end days, we see all the end time prophecies coming to pass at the same exact time. And that includes plagues and pestilences. And so this is simply, of course, just us reporting on what's happening so that the elect can hear it, be edified, be warned, and know exactly what time we're currently living in. So USA Today was 1 day ago, ABC 5 days ago, CNN 5 days ago. So this is all very much relevant. And I guess it started in China and it's now here. Let's click on the ABC News and see what they're talking about. A newer COVID-19 variant may be causing a severe sore throat in some people who contract the infection. The variant, known as NB.1.8.1, has been nicknamed by some as a razor blade throat due to the painful symptom. Data from the Open Global Genome Sequencing Database, GISAID, shows the new variant has been detected in several states, including New York, Illinois, Texas, and California. Public health experts told ABC News there is no cause for serious concern yet because the virus does not appear to be more severe than previous variants, and there are steps that can be taken to protect yourself. So they're saying yet, but who knows? Who knows exactly what's going to happen and how this could spiral along with what's happening over there in the Middle East. And, this came from China, apparently, just like how the original C-19 back in 2019, 2020 came from China as well. Who knows what Esau has cooking or what he has up his sleeve, but all we know is not to be caught off guard. We see these things and we understand the time that we're living in right now. So definitely take measures too. I mean, don't be silly. Don't be stupid. Take measures. Make sure that you're having, getting your teas in, herbs, eating your fruits, vegetables, things like that. Just keeping your immune system high. Preventative maintenance is the word that I was thinking of. Because you never know how these things can or might spread. But we'll leave it right there. It says the virus appears to be more transmissible because there appear to be changes to the spike protein. Okay. Yeah, so we'll leave it right there. What are the symptoms? You can read more if you want. I'm not going to get too deep into it. Just wanted to report on this since it was trending news. So, of course, we're going to come to Matthew 24 and just grab some basic precepts surrounding these end time prophecies. So Matthew 24 verse 3. I'll go right to verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And of course, we currently see that happening right now on a large scale in the Middle East with Israel and Iran. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. Let's click on that word, pestilences. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see what it says. Loimos, pestilent, pest or plague. Sure. Literally disease down here in the Strong's definition. Disease. So that's exactly what this is. It's a plague, disease, pestilence, and that's what C19 is. And so don't be surprised if this strand becomes larger, or if there's a new strand from this one, or a different one entirely that becomes bigger than the original C19. Who knows? All we know is that things are going to get bad, and this is a sign of the times that we're currently in right now. Wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. Of course, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places, in many, many different places, not just here in America, which the Bible calls Babylon the Great, but all around the entire globe. And I want to jump down here to verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." So right now, we're currently just in the beginning of sorrows. Things are still normal to a certain degree. Everybody was all unsure what was going to happen with gas prices because of what's happening over there and with Israel and Iran. But at the end of the day, there's going to be nothing that we can do about how we're affected. All we can do is take proactive measures. Make sure, hey, get some gas, sure. If you can get a few extra groceries, do it. Why not? If you got oregano oil, chlorophyll, black seed, things like that, take it. Why not? But when this really pops off, it's going to pop off. And like verse 21 says, it's going to be a time like never was, nor shall be. It's going to be bad, right? And all we can do is prepare ourselves spiritually. That's the number one thing that we do. And so we point out videos like this so that you can take those proactive measures. I'm thinking of a different word, maybe preemptive measures, not sure. But basically, you can do what you have to do right now to be prepared. And you prepare yourself the right way. And you can't prepare if you're not watching. If you look at these things and you're like, oh, that's not a big deal, well, then you're going to eventually one day be caught off guard. When all the signs were there, you just didn't look at it. You didn't take it serious. Yeah, this could get bigger. The war over there in the Middle East, all these things could get bigger. Now, something has to lead to the mark of the beast, which is the microchip fully being manifested. And who knows what that's going to be. But when that comes, of course, now it's really coming down to you and your faith with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. How strong is your spirit? Right? And concerning that, actually, I'll just end off with this precept. I know this video kind of took a different spin, but in general, it's just a video concerning watching. It's just a video about warning, right? So that you know what time we're living in and what you need to do. Revelation 3 verse 10, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." And the hour of temptation is when that microchip, which is the mark of the beast, is made mandatory. It's fully manifested. And you shouldn't be in that time caught off guard. Oh, I didn't know. Why is this happening? And asking all these questions. You shouldn't be asking, why is this happening? Where did this come from? What's going on? What do I need to do? No, you should be watching, and therefore you should be ready. And when that microchip is made mandatory, that hour of temptation is here. When the pressure is on, the Lord said that he's going to be the one to keep us strong in that day, to protect us from taking that chip, from the temptation. All because we kept the word of his patience, meaning we suffered for his word. We were obedient. We did his will. We prepared ourselves spiritually. We asked the Lord to increase our faith, right? We asked the Lord to give us more wisdom, to give us, or to have mercy on us, right? Those are the things you should be doing in this time, because you see all the signs, because you see all these end time prophecies happening at the same time. And this is just one of them. So pray that this spirals out of control. That's what we need. We need prophecies to come to pass. We need things to get worse, because that's what the Bible says would happen. Things will get worse, and then of course the elect will receive salvation, and then that's when things get better. The kingdom of heaven will be established here on earth, but we got to go through this straight and narrow path first in order to get to the kingdom of heaven. So Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Kahaloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.